There have been aftermarket companies that seem to appear as soon as windshield header stickers can be printed and then disappear mysteriously before shipping an actual part. So by the industry's standards, Neuspeed, which has been in business for 25 years, is venerable. But today, even the tried and true have a tough time making power with simple tweaks. Little needs fixing on the Volkswagen GTI GLX VR6. The fourth-generation Golf shell is tight and space-efficient, and the 2.8-liter, 174-horsepower VR6 has been called lusty more often than Rita Hayworth and Veronica Lake combined. The suspension is soft and the P205/55 VR16 Michelin MX V4S too modest for autocrossing. The 5-speed manual's cable shifter is haphazard. But the stock GTI is always entertaining, and at $22,675, the 2000 model is $470 more. It's a well-equipped bargain. The Neuspeed Gti's appeal to young men in oversized pants is astounding. The 7-piece Character body kit, $2,615, the FRH 18-inch 3-piece Porsche turbo-like wheels, $2,680, the smallish Hagas BMW M3 style side mirrors, $380, and clear Hella tail light lenses, $300, exaggerate the GTI's lines without looking cartoony. But it's the car's stance, lowered 1.5 inches, and stiffened, with Neuspeed Sport lowering springs, $260, that adds aggression. Surprisingly, during C/DS9 days with the car, the front spoiler never scraped on a driveway or curb. Lowering is just part of Neuspeed's suspension enhancement program. Its 25 mm diameter front anti-roll bar, $240, is 4 mm up on the stock GTI piece, and an adjustable 28 mm rear bar, $320, supplements the 20 mm bar VW welds to the beam axle. Stiffer Coney front struts and rear shocks, $732, compensate for the lowering, says Neuspeed, and a strut tower brace, $120, prevents alignment variances that occur when the car's unibody flexes during hard cornering. Finally, the zoomy wheels are wrapped in P225/40ZR18 Pirelli P7000S, $1,000. That's a lot of suspension tweaks. The power tricks are limited to a Neuspeed catback exhaust, $625, with 2.25-inch T304 stainless steel tubes bent for Neuspeed by Borla, and Neuspeed's low-restriction P-Flow air intake system, $220. The company claims a 7 HP gain for each of those mods, but such power gains are almost never cumulative. Indeed, comparative runs between a stock GTI and the Neuspeed car on a Dynojet chassis dynamometer suggest a bump of 8 peak horsepower at the crankshaft. Stirring the tranny is a Neuspeed short shifter, $290, which supposedly reduces shift throw lengths by about 35%. Extra power or not, the exhaust system sounds otherworldly. The stock GTI's subdued voice gives way to a vibrant contralto with the aftermarket pipes, reminding us of an old 6-cylinder Honda CBX motorcycle. It's the sort of sound that prompts drivers running on the freeway to select third gear to keep the engine spinning at an orally satisfying speed. At the other end, the Neuspeed intake adds a slight sucking gasp at each shift. Those shifts are shorter, as promised, but they're no more or less precise than the stock routine. The dyno suggested a 5% boost in horsepower, but the Neuspeed GTI tipped the scales 80 pounds up on the stalker, eroding the power-to-weight advantage to 2%. Making matters worse is the fact that most of that porkiness is in the wheels and tires. One stock 16-inch wheel, tire, wheel cover, and lug nut combination weighs in at 41.4 pounds each, whereas the luscious 18-inchers, including a 5.5-pound spacer, come in at 55.9 pounds each. That's 14.5 extra pounds of unsprung weight at each corner, and at the front wheels, it's a bunch of extra rotational inertia for the engine to overcome. Therefore, it comes as no surprise that the Neuspeed GTI was 0.2 seconds behind a stock Volkswagen GTI tested the same day from 0 to 60 miles per hour, 7.8 seconds to 7.6, 0.1 seconds swifter in the quarter mile, 16.1 at 89 miles per hour to 16.2 at 89 miles per hour, and 0.2 quicker to 100 miles per hour, 21.4 seconds to 21.6. Where the Neuspeed car disappointed was in the rolling start test from 5 to 60 miles per hour, where it needed 8.4 seconds, compared with the stocker's 7.8 seconds. Top gear acceleration tests were even more dismal, as the stock GTI ripped from 50 to 70 miles per hour in 9.7 ticks while the Neuspeed needed an agonizing 11.2. Clearly, the power ain't down low.